On this very special episode of Where Is My Black Ass At, I get kidnapped by the Baklava Boys, dragged across state lines, forced to survive my first Phish concert. And let me tell you, shit got real.
He is a legend in the Phish community, selling fucking baklava.
Fuck yeah.
You serious?
He thinks he's I fucking hate that.
To be fair, I was still drunk from the night before when I got into the Baklava Boys' truck. The older brother I knew, he sold baklava through the parks of New York like some kind of roaming pastry kingpin. The younger brother I had never met before. He was cool and just spent the entire drive eating pickles. For the whole ride down, they described how insane Phish concerts were, like they were preparing me for war. I was so nervous I was farting aggressively. The second we crossed into Baltimore, things started getting weird. First came the tie-dye, the Grateful Dead shirts, the middle-aged men in cargo shorts all dressed like the exact same divorced geography teacher. Meanwhile, the baklava guy looked completely at home. He loaded up his little baklava cart with sweet treats and headed straight toward this thing called Shakedown Street, which was, of course, conveniently located across this rickety-ass bridge straight out of the Chronicles of Narnia. The second I stepped onto Shakedown Street, I felt like I'd crossed into a country where showering was illegal. Everyone was shirtless, nobody appeared sober. You could buy a crystal, a bong, a grilled cheese, and then catch hepatitis. It looked like a Fallout 3 bazaar run by the family from Resident Evil 7. And the feral hometown hero of this entire hippie carnival was the baklava guy. Everywhere he went, people shouted his name, hugged him, asked how he was doing. It was like watching Odysseus return home from Troy, except Ithaca was a parking lot full of nitrous balloons. Then it started raining. And judging by the crowd, it was the first shower some of them had taken in years. I personally took this as a sign from God to get the hell out of there, but the baklava guy treated this biblical thunderstorm as a freaking meet and greet. Eventually, the rain stopped, and for one beautiful moment, I thought it was all over. But then they started emerging, slowly, out of vans, from behind cars, out of the earth, and within minutes, I was completely surrounded in enemy territory. Shakedown Street had completely transformed into a psychedelic concentration camp. Everywhere I looked, there were tie-dyed lunatics, Gandalf beards, and white guys with dreads. Everybody looked like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo, if the only mystery left was who took his shrooms. It looked less like a pre-game and more like a county lockup. You couldn't tell if somebody was homeless or the wealthiest person in the world. The whole place smelled like weed sweat and grilled cheese. I was totally disoriented, and then suddenly I was covered in stickers. Then the baklava guy tells me the concert's about to start. I thought this was the fucking concert. So we headed toward the venue, and out of nowhere, like Jerry Garcia's ghost reaching through the crowd, someone handed me acid.